There are three assessment types within Compliance Manager GRC, and the Rapid Baseline Assessment is the first of those three. The Rapid Baseline Assessment is a great way to do a quick and easy evaluation against any standard or framework that's built into the platform. It does not require you to finalize and validate the answers provided, so even if you're unsure on certain answers, you can still see where you stand today against that framework. Each of the three assessment types follows a similar structure. It starts with a description of the control or requirement. We do add in additional guidance to further clarify exactly what you need to do or implement to meet that requirement. The procedures and protocols are also shown down below to provide additional action items. The response options are very straightforward, defining if we are fully, partially, or not implementing this control or requirement. And with the baseline, we do also have the unsure option. In addition to the standard response options, we also have the ability to add in additional comments for justifications or files as supporting evidence. And if you're collaborating with other people on this project, you can assign them certain questions so they'll be able to log in and see exactly what they're responsible for in the My Work tab. The next assessment type is the controls assessment. This assessment builds off of the baseline, and here we're going to finalize and validate those initial baseline responses. In fact, if you chose to start with the baseline, we can import those responses and work from them directly. The structure and content of the controls assessment is similar to the rapid baseline. We have the same description, guidance, procedures, protocols, and so on, but you'll notice down below we no longer have the option to say we're unsure, as we are finalizing and validating the answers here. We also have a new option that says yes with technical issues. Now this will pre-populate if you chose to do the data collection. The data collection also populates the related technical issues field. If there are any related issues to the control as described, in this scenario, we're asked to protect our organization's systems during actions such as terminations and transfers, it will show its findings. So here we found some inactive users and inactive computers, which may mean we made terminations without properly offboarding those user accounts. There's many different issues that the tool may find, and they'll all populate in this section here. Lastly, we have the requirements assessment. Here we see a similar structure. Again, we have a description and guidance. In this case, the description is the exact verbiage from the standard itself, in this case CMMC, and we see a lot more guidance here. Reason being, the description or the requirement under these standards tends to be a bit more complex or vague, so we try to add in as much guidance as possible to further clarify and allow you to confidently answer these requirements. We also see some additional referenced links down below, but the most important part is on the right here, the related controls. Now, these related controls are what we responded to in the controls assessment. And in this case, we have two controls, CC711 and CC712, each of which correlate to this requirement. Since we're implementing both of these controls, this is defaulting to addressed by controls. This is great because if these controls meet other requirements, we're able to automatically address those requirements without having to manually respond to each individually.